According to Leanne Forquer in the Journal of American College Health article, Sleep Patterns, published March 1st, 2008, adolescents and young adults, including us young college students, are the most sleep-deprived group in the United States. According to the same article, the average bedtime for us college students is 12:24 a.m. If that same is true for me and all of you, most of us woke up around 6:30 to get ready for this class. We got about 6 hours of sleep last night. And being a college student myself, this sleep deprivation is very prevalent to me. Universities, however, can help their students succeed by starting classes later in the morning. Today, we will talk about why 8 a.m. is too early for class to begin. I'm going to start by talking about the negative side effects that sleep deprivation causes. According to Anne Pietrogallo and Stephanie Watson in Healthline article, Effects of Sleep Deprivation on the Body, published June 5th, 2017, sleep deprivation drains your mental ability and puts your physical health at a real risk. Sleep deprivation has a negative impact on your memory, which is especially bad for us college students. This is because your central nervous system is the information highway of your body, and sleep is necessary to keep it functioning properly. Sleep allows you to form connections that help you process new information you learn that day, such as what you learned in this class. Your body needs sleep just as it needs air and food to function its best. A lack can lead to imbalance in chemicals and hormones that signal fullness and can cause overindulgence and weight gain. Do you think that could be a leading cause to the freshman 15? Do you also ever notice how college students are sick all the time? This phenomenon could also be caused by lack of sleep. This is because little sleep weakens your immune system's defense against viruses such as the flu and common cold. Now, Marina is going to talk about sleep deprivation's effect on the body and physical functions, especially that of athletes.
Carrie Garazian and the men performed a study with student athletes. 11 healthy student athletes from the Stanford University's men's basketball team was recorded for like 2 to 4 weeks, and they were observing their sleep-wake time for like 2 to 4 weeks, and that was used as the baseline. And then sleep extension was applied. So the goal was to get at least 10 hours each night in bed. According to Ma in the article, The Effects of Sleep Extension on the Athletic Performance of Basketball Players, published in 2015, this research has documented the detrimental consequences of sleep restriction, and it shows how it affects cognitive function, mood, daytime sleepiness, and factors such as reaction time and learning and memory tasks. As I said, this study consisted of keeping track of time, and these students had basketball practices every day. So every day after practice, basketball performances were recorded and measured, such as sprint time sprints, and shooting accuracy. And it was observed that students who got at least 10 hours of sleep performed better at a higher level, and they were more effective and faster and just more effective in general. So according to the same article, extended sleep beyond one's habitual nightly sleep likely contributes to improved athletic performances. There are many more positives about extension sleep, and according to Melinda Johnson in the U.S. News, the article 6 Surprising Benefits of Getting Enough Sleep, published in 2016, sleep keeps your appetite hormones in check, and studies on humans have proved that 3 fundamental hunger hormones are disrupted when subjects are sleep deprived. It also showed that when subjects are lack of sleep, they tend to choose higher calorie comfort food, so that means that they will probably gain weight in the long term. And according to the same article, studies have shown that sleep helps prevent migraines, and as we can see, like students in general, we usually have headaches due to stress and lack of sleep. And there was a study conducted in South Korea and they had subjects with migraine, like hard migraines, and these subjects use this like tracking app where they would track the amount of sleep they got every night, and the app would like identify the main migraine triggers, and it was proved that sleep deprivation, fatigue, and stress were the main factors that caused migraine. So by getting more sleep, the subjects like prevented some of that migraine. And now Trey will talk about the solution to make our lives better.
Thank you. According to Drew Schwartz in Vice News' article, Wake Up to Caps at 8 a.m., published April 19th, 2017, college-age kids aren't programmed to use their brains early in the morning, and many consider themselves to be night owls. Biology is to blame. Young adults' bodies work very differently from older adults' bodies. Young adults stay up later to do schoolwork, extracurricular activities, or they have a job. A young adult waking up for their 8 a.m. class is comparable to an adult waking up for his or her 5 a.m. morning job. According to Josh Logues in Insider Hires Ed article, No More 8 a.m. Classes, published February 17, 2016, analysis showed that each hour later in the day a class started was associated with a 0.24% GPA increase. So simply starting class at 10 a.m., a mere 2 hours after the 8 a.m. starting time, you could expect the class GPA to rise by 0.048% in the class. This can mean a difference between A or B for many students, especially if you have a stingent teacher not willing to push up your grades. Class starting at 10 a.m. will allow many of our students who simply do not go to bed until midnight or later plenty of time to get the sleep they adequately need. Students will not feel groggy in the morning. Participation in the morning classes will increase, and their overall level of quality of work inside the classroom will also increase. Additionally, the overall stigma associated with that 8 a.m. morning class will decrease, as students will look at a 10 a.m. class more favorable than an 8 a.m. class. Some may argue that there are unforeseen side effects associated with pushing class back later than 8 a.m. One of them during my studies was they claim that students will use this as an excuse to binge drink and party later. This may be so, but the select few students who actually do this will do this primarily under any circumstances. It doesn't matter if it's an 8 a.m., a 10 a.m., Tuesday or Thursday, they're going to go out and party. It is simple. College students need their sleep. By pushing class back a mere 2 hours, we are guaranteeing our student bodies to be successful. College students are not getting enough sleep to adequately deal with their 8 a.m. classes. This is important because we want our students to be healthy and academically successful. Pushing back class a mere 2 hours will allow our students to do better GPA-wise, drastically increase their health through sleep, and increase participation and level of quality of work inside the classroom. Students will also be able to stay awake during lecture, something you and I struggle with on occasion. By pushing class back, we are allowing our students to get the sleep they much deserve and adequately need. Thank you.